Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled Shocked and Humbled the Day She Realized She's Not as Attractive as She Believed. Let's get right into it.
And it just made me think, like, if this is what it's like for them, I'm seeing why partially they don't take women that they meet on dating apps that seriously. Because, like, if I match with this girl,
Let's start from the top.
so I got off the dating apps a couple of months ago because, you know, they just kind of suck. But last month truly solidified my decision to never return to those apps, and it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, my best friend found out from some guy that there was somebody on the dating apps that were using her pictures. Like, they were basically catfishing, pretending to be her. So she asked me, will you make a fake profile, like, as a guy, and then, like, swipe through and see if you come across my profile? So I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. So I make a fake profile. Now I'm pretending to be some man, and I'm swiping through all the women to find my friend. Y'all, when I tell you, I was swiping 10 after 10 after 10 after 10, like gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman, all of them with very well thought out profiles, all of them with hobbies and interests, who want long-term committed relationships, all of them who are like clearly putting a lot of effort into this. And like I couldn't run out of options. It seemed like no matter how many times I swiped, there was always another 10 waiting for me. And it just made me think, like, if this is what it's like for them, I'm seeing why partially they don't take women that they meet on dating apps that seriously. Because, like,
now there's a message in this rant, I promise you. But as usual, we have to cut through all the victim and woe is me fat to get to the facts. The following women are about to find out in real time that they are average at best. A lot of you men that have ventured out of your city, state, or better yet country have seen actual 8s and 9s. So I need you to show some patience, because in today's world, many simps and modern women believe, for example, Angela Reese is a dime. Blasphemy. Modern women only compare themselves to deformed Frankensteins like Summer Walker and Ari Fletcher, and self-rate themselves as 10s. These angry women feel compelled to attack any space that suggests a woman might be less than perfect, because they know their superficial beauty standards are fragile and built on shaky foundations.
if I match with this girl and she's not immediately what I want her to be, she's not vibing with what I'm vibing with, I ask her if I can come over at 10 o'clock at night and she don't want to do it, I'm just going to get back on the apps and find somebody that will. Like, just swipe one more time and you'll find somebody who probably looks even better than her, who's probably even more of a match for me. Like, it just really gives the illusion of like endless options. And men already have more eligible dating options than women do. Like, they already have more of an upper hand when it comes to the playing field.
Okay, the men you like have an upper hand, but the average guy, he has to suffer because average women think they're too good for him. That's the issue. I'm glad she's trying to see the other side. Yeah, as a man, you see a lot of attractive women on dating apps, a lot. And we're attracted to most of them, 50% of them. Y'all only attracted to 10% of them on dating apps. So that's the disparity there. But the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of beautiful leftover women on dating apps. What does that tell you? That dating is cooked. It's over, okay? We can't get along. We can't figure out how to come together and get in relationships with each other. Why? Because women want too much and average women think they're too good for the average guy. These are some of the problems. And the fact that you, like I said, you see beautiful women on dating apps suggests that beautiful women are not having any better results than the average woman. So every woman's upset, and it leads the top guys, like the top 10% of guys, to get all the women at their feet.
Already winning. Then you get on the apps and you have all of these options at your fingertips. No, absolutely not. I said no. I will not be returning to these apps now that I'm seeing it from their side. No, thank you. Like, I can't stress to you how many eligible bachelorettes were on this app. I got on Tinder and I got on Hinge, and it was the same with both. It's always beautiful, stunning, gorgeous women. And then also seeing them on the app made me really feel like, why are you on here? Like, as fine as you are and as much of a catch as you seem to be, why are you on this app? And now I understand when men, because I've seen men come on TikTok and be like, when men meet you on the dating app, they automatically think that you're desperate. And now, and first, like, it sounds offensive, and it kind of is. But now that I'm scrolling from their perspective, I'm like, why are you on this app? Like, you really are too good to be on here. And if that's how they've been viewing me, yeah, baby, I'm not going back. You can forget about it. Bye.
I mean, there is much exaggeration in our statement, but by now we are all well versed in womanese. The main takeaway from this video is that many modern women tend to overestimate their own value. A few likes from random men on Instagram can quickly lead a woman to believe that she's a perfect 10. But rating yourself by the amount of men that want to sleep with you is a bad barometer, because most men will sleep with a 5, 6, or 7. Look, somewhere in America, a 2 is getting impregnated as we speak. I mean, it doesn't matter. Secondly, I give you clear evidence that women desire the highest value man hypergamy can offer, yet they are unwilling to compete for him, or they expect God to deliver this perfect man to their doorstep like an Amazon Prime package. So I guess we can conclude the so-called pick-me's were right all along.
This is your reminder to stay difficult. It may seem as if these girls that are easy, that have no standards, the pick-me's are...
These are the 2 reasons why so many modern women are single. Mind you, this doesn't even include the passport bro option.
Basically, she was scrolling through the dating apps and seeing like what women are on dating apps, and it's beautiful, like all kinds of beautiful women. And that's basically part of the reason why you shouldn't be on dating apps, because guys have too many options and they don't take women seriously. But I can confirm that. So about a year ago, I was on Hinge just to see what it was about. But most of the guys on there were like kind of mid or not looking for something serious. So me and my friends were hanging out one day and we started talking about dating apps. So I was on Hinge and my guy friend was on Hinge. So somehow we ended up swapping phones so that we could see like what was on the other side, basically. And when I tell you, when I was on his Hinge and I was just swiping to see what was on there, the women, like, bro, the women that was on there was like very shocking to me. Like, it was crazy.
The thing about it is you just don't know how average you are. You have an inflated sense of self. It's not that these girls are so bad and so hot, but these women gotta admit that these girls are better than them. They got more fit bodies. They're in bikini. There's girls in bikinis showing off their entire body on Hinge, right? And then there's other girls that only show their face. 10 pictures of just their face. And they think that we can't pick up on that, you know what I'm saying? You're not happy with the rest of you. You feel me? But I think the bigger thing is here, not that women are realizing how many beautiful women are on Hinge. Is that these beautiful women are on Hinge and they're still single. Right? They're still single. And you run around, and that one girl said, be more difficult. How's that going to help you? Be more difficult. The strategies that women use for jobs, how come they're not using that for men? Women out here, they only apply for the jobs they think they could get. You'll never see a girl apply for a position she can't qualify for. Even though you go on Indeed, there's some jobs paying $300,000, $400,000 a year. And stated, you know what I'm saying, on the stated literally on the website of this is how much this job is offering. I don't see girls applying there. I know they want to make that kind of money. They don't apply there. But for men, they overshoot. Every girl thinks she's entitled to a basketball player. There's only 400 of them. 150 million women, and there's only 400 athletes, and y'all all going for them. What are we thinking? The dating market is screwed, yes. Why? It's because people have this inflated sense of self. And then we also have the illusions of infinite options. They're just limitless options. Everyone thinks that, right? So how do we treat each other? Like we're all disposable. I'll meet somebody and the girl's really attracted. Think about it, right? You meet a girl on a dating app. She's really attracted to you. If you get to go on a date with a girl you met on a dating app, there's a strong sign things can progress further, right? They're attracted to you. They see something in you. So I'll be on dates with beautiful girls, and I'll be wondering to myself, yo, this girl is nitpicking the hell out of me. Like, about random ish, bro. They're not even trying to enjoy the date. They're too busy trying to figure, oh, well, let me question you and figure out if you're going to say an answer that's going to make me disqualify you. And, bro, I don't want to walk on eggshells all day with this. This whole be difficult thing, that doesn't work. You'll never go to your employer and scrutinize your employer so hard because you want a paycheck. You're more concerned about not being able to pay your rent, right? Women, y'all need to have that same type of effort and energy for jobs for your man. Because at the end of the day, your job could fire you and just gets rid of you, but your family are the ones that have the best opportunity for giving a damn about you. So we're in reverse. We're in opposites. More effort for the job, less effort for the man. Makes no sense.
Gorgeous women that look like Instagram models. They had beautiful women of all different aesthetics. They had the beautiful natural girls. They had the bust down baddies. They had the girls that like to hike, the fit girls, the gym girls, the thick girls. Any type of woman that you want, there was a variety of each, of all races, all occupations. And then when you look at the occupations of these women, they were like doctors, attorneys, teachers, entrepreneurs. Like these women had it going on. And we're in Atlanta, by the way. And he had his age range from like 23 to 35. So I was seeing women, you know, from the different spectrums, the young girls, the women that were a little bit more mature. And they were like just stunning. Like most of the women on the apps were stunning. And it makes sense because a lot of times in real life, you will see like a gorgeous woman with an average man. And you're like, how on earth? But from my experience, most guys on dating apps are just not it. Like, I've never had any luck on there. They're not looking for anything serious. And then a lot of times when guys would post their pictures on dating apps, it looked like some pictures they took in their house clothes, no effort put in. But the women, they were done up, makeup done, they had their heels on. Like, it was just totally different vibe over there. So I understand like why these men are moving the way that they are, because a lot of women, you know, they want love, they want relationships, so they get on these apps and then they end up settling because the guys on the apps are just not it for real. So a woman who
we're the same people on the apps are the same people in your face at work, at school. They're no different. They're the same people. You're just discovering there's a lot of beautiful women that are losers, and there are a lot of men that are average looking that are losers too. You know, because if we want to say that all losers go to dating apps, well then, you know, we'll see that regular smuggler guys on dating apps and beautiful women on dating apps. So go figure. You wonder why the dating apps don't work. Those two parties don't even want each other. The beautiful women don't want the regular smuggler guy. They hope they can find the NBA guy. He's just chilling on Hinge, right? He could use Instagram for that. So he's going to be dating on his Instagram. He got status. He got social status. He could use that to his favor. So, I don't know. I really want to see more women come to this conclusion that, wait a minute, I'm not all that. I need to slow my roll. The guys on the dating apps, they're not just basic and regular. They're exactly what you're qualified for. And you just proved that you can't even compete with the other women on Hinge. So if you can't compete with the women on Hinge for some regular guys, what makes you think you're going to compete in this real world? I'm concerned about women because the future is in your hands. The decision that women make for what men they want to be with is human natural selection. Women have natural selection by the balls. Straight like that. Right? The survival of the fittest is BS. The survival of who women decide, you know what I'm saying, to have children with. And they just choose the wrong person for whatever reason. And then we have kids growing up in single parent households, and it's just more and more chaos. And like, it's like, when is this bad dream going to end? Like, dating is like a bad dream at this point now. Like, it's not even funny anymore. It's just like, this is horrible, right? And you would think, and this is the irony of things, right? You would think that we have more access to people now, we have more resources, we have more information, and yet we get along less. That's why less is more for most people, including women. Because the less women have, the more they tend to do. And the more they have, the less they tend to do. The less they have, the more gratitude they have. The more they have, the less gratitude they have. It's ironic. But, anyway, if you liking this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications. That way you won't miss any of the content I'm dropping. I'm dropping like crazy all 2025. We out here. Get in the comments. I'll respond. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.